Yeah, let me first cut off this. Sometimes messes me up with this sound. Yeah. We are live. I set this live up for a whole day. And whenever I wanted to come, something would interrupt. But now finally I'm here. Hello. I apologize to those of you who've been waiting. I would see people waiting, but then I didn't come because I had so much to take care of. Welcome. I'm taking action today. And hopefully I'm going to take action with you because something huge happened in my life. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, seeing for the first time, I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA. And the story that led me to YouTube here 7 years ago was, okay, it's a long one. I'll shorten it. My husband had had an accident and then things changed and then I ended up cleaning and then I turned 50 and then I said, wow, I'm going to be cleaning like this. Like I would clean from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I said, no, something has to change. So anyway, long story short, I ended up online, ended up becoming an affiliate marketer on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok and everywhere, and recently on Skool. But I still had the cleaning business. I still had the license. So by the way, here I'm about to show you how to make money, what I'm doing these days. So the big thing that happened yesterday, I own a company. Welcome to my agency. Welcome, Kalibala. Please type. Let me make sure I can see you. Okay, I didn't even ask. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm assuming yes. So yesterday, I made a big decision. I went and removed cleaning from my service, from mine is a corporation, so you could do many things, right? And one of the things was cleaning. So I had cleaning service on it. But yesterday when I went to renew my license, I said, let's remove it. Because I'm the same person who comes here on my motivation and I say, ban the bots. You know what they mean by ban the bots? They mean focus on one thing. Now, because I had this cleaning thing in the back there, I would say maybe I could still start it again. Maybe I could still sign some big contracts. So it was always in the back of my mind. So until yesterday, I said, you know what? Gone. I moved it. So no more. No more. Thank you, cleaning. Thank you. We survived. Now we are here. So that means I'm online 100%, not thinking about anything else. And I want you to come join me. Because I used to do it, it was hard. Before it was hard, I was saying you have to learn how to do email marketing. You had to learn how to do funnels, click funnels. And it was so expensive. And you had to pay these costs for these courses. But now we have a platform called Skool that made it easy. And some of you got a message from me. I said, you could actually just use any language. The language you speak, you can now use it to make money online. The other thing, you can just do whatever you like to do. It could be a passion. So in this live, I want to have a conversation with you. And I want to say I'm going to be here more and more because I'm going to do it live. This time is practical. So when I'm here like this, you see that I moved it from just asking you to go to my community. I'm saying come live or with me on Zoom. I have a Zoom link right here as we speak. I say, who is ready? If you say you are ready, I'm going to support you, but not many people, just a few people. I'll do for free. And I say, come, I'll take care of you right now. So this is what I'm doing. I'm showing you how to make money using the platform called Skool, Skool. I need to wear the shirt today. And I want to show you how to make some money. I don't know how much it will be because it will be according to you. I don't want to lie to you. It will be, oh, Kimera's in the house. Welcome. We are here. We miss you, Penina. Come some more, okay? So I'm not going to say you're going to make this amount of money, but I'm going to promise you that if you come and focus and do yes, everything is good. I was announcing that I moved the cleaning service. I'm going to, if you follow everything I'm asking you to do, you're going to make some money. I don't know how much it will be. And you're going to see it real in your bank account before you spend any money. Isn't that cool? before you spend any money. And you're going to choose whatever you want to do. I'm going to give you 5 steps in here, what you have to take. But before we get into that, I'm going to first ask you a few questions. A few questions to qualify you to see, yes, I'm the right person for the job. You know, someone used to say, "No, I'm the right person for the job." It used to be an ad on TV. I'm also the right person on the job for the job. But do you know this person could not even say those words? So it's like the ad was meant for us to laugh or what? Yes, I'm also the right person for the job, but they were really not the right person for the job. But I'm hoping you are the right person for this and you can do it, because anyone can do it from any country, speaking any language, doing whatever you choose. So let me ask you, number 1, which language do you like to speak? Put in the chat, let me see. You know, whenever I finish my live, they show that we don't have enough chats, not enough chatting. So chat, let's chat. Which language do you prefer to speak? Let's assume you know maybe 5 languages. Okay, which one of those would you prefer to speak more, like every day? If you had to be with other people and you're speaking, assuming they understand what you're saying, which language do you speak? For those of you who are going to watch this later, please participate in this. Which language would you prefer to speak? Please put in the chat. Let me see. Which language? Let me see. Swahili? She's lying. Are you sure? Are you sure? Habari yako. Habari yako. Let me see. Habari. Habari muzuri. That's all I know. That's all I know about Swahili. So, no, you are lying. How about you, Kalibala? Which language? Which language are you comfortable with? Do you say English? Okay. Let me see. Put in the chat. Those of you come later. Which language? Type. Let me see. And then after that, what do you care about? This time I'm going to guide you. By the way, I didn't mention that I'm going to read the countries where this works. I'll go to that next, and then I'll show you 5 steps you have to take to start doing what I'm doing, what I'm suggesting. Let me suggest Spanish. Liar. This person, you don't lie, please. We're not joking. Are you sure? Okay, hola. No, that's Spanish. Can you speak Spanish? Let me see. I'm just committed to it. Luganda too. No, pick one, because I'm going to show you how to do this using that language. Okay. How about which one of these? I'm going to read all of them. Which one of these do you have a skill about? Could you teach someone about this? Or would you like to be part of? If a conversation was going about this that I'm about to read, I'm going to read 7. Which one would you prefer to be a part of? 1, if people are talking about business, or people are talking about spirituality, they're discussing going to heaven and hell. Another one, if people are discussing health, eating healthy, stop eating sugar and salt, those kind of conversation, eat more vegetables, drink more water. If that conversation was going on, or relationships, they're talking about marriage, how do you know this is the right wife or right husband? I'm going. Okay, another one. Self-improvement, how do you get better? How do you dream big? That's my weakness. How do you dream bigger? Those kind of conversation. Another one, technology. If they're talking AI, how can you use AI to do everything? And another one, sports. They're discussing sports. Okay, which one of those would you pick? Please, when you come later, put all this in the comments. No, it will be in the comments. Right now, it's in the chat. Do you want me to read them again? The first one was business, then spirituality, then health, relationships, self-improvement, technology, and sports. Which one would you choose to have a conversation about? If you had to have this conversation every single day, let me see. Which one would you choose? English. Change your mind to English, right? Health and business? Okay. I wonder why you're choosing health. How old are you that you are choosing health? Health and business. So you don't want to go to heaven? When they're discussing heaven, you don't want here, heaven and hell? No? That's interesting. Today I'm just like in a weird mood. I'm just happy. Okay, so let me see. Penny, what about you? Which one? Do you want me to read them again? Business, spirituality, health, relationships, self-improvement, technology, and sports. Which one? I thought Kalibala would choose sports. You didn't? Let me see. I love fitness. Okay. You already chose health, business. Oh, so that's why you chose health. That's for, let me see. For health, self-improvement, business, English, but for others, I think Uganda. Uganda. Who are you going to speak your Uganda with? When you're speaking your Uganda, you're going to be limited. Okay, that's okay though. As long as you're guaranteed that your people all understand Uganda, that's fine. Okay, now the reason I'm asking you all these is because we're going to use this to create a community. Now, I'm going to read the countries really, really fast. So you're going to say, I'm in or I'm out because I don't want to waste your time. If your country is not on this list, maybe you can't do this one. But many countries are. And if your country is not listed here, there are other things we can do. So please listen still. I'm going to go through this list really quickly. Please, if I don't pronounce your country right, forgive me, because English is my second language, and also some of them I've never heard of before. So, I thought I covered all the countries when you're learning international. They called it what in high school? That geography, Kalibala. The geography that covered the whole world. They called it world geography or something, where we learned about North America and farming and stuff. I thought we covered all the countries, but maybe not. Some of these, Okay, I'm going to take a minute to read all these countries. And what I'm talking about here is happening on a platform called Skool. The word Skool is spelled Skool. If you haven't heard of Skool, you are staying behind. You are staying behind the times. You need to be over there. So I'm going to take you to Skool. Let's first see if your country is allowed. Let me see. World Problems and Development. That's how they called it. Maybe they changed the name. When I did it, they called it World Problems. No. It used to be World Geography. World Problems? Really? You were studying problems? That's interesting. Anyway, let me read the countries. When you hear your country, please type in the chat. If you come later, it will be in the comments. So put in the comments. Please like it, and also share with others so they can know we are over here discussing. We are fighting poverty. Poverty must go. Okay, are you ready? Let me see how it takes me now. I shortened the list a little bit. I'll move it down. Okay, 28. 2 minutes will be enough. Okay, are you ready? I'm reading countries. If you hear your country, please put in the chat. The reason why I have to read countries, because there is a payment system here online. It's called Stripe. So Stripe is not in all countries. And Stripe is the one paying us. So if Stripe is not integrated with your bank account, banking system in your country, you find that your country is not in this system. So, we are ready. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Albania, Algeria, Angola, Argentina, Armenia, Australia, Austria, Bahamas, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belgium, Benin, Bhutan, Bolivia, Botswana, Brunei, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Canada, Colombia, Costa Rica, Chile, Cyprus, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Estonia, Ethiopia, Finland, France, Gabon, Gambia, Germany, Ghana, Gibraltar, Greece, Guatemala, Guyana, Hong Kong, Hungary, Iceland, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Kenya, Kuwait, Laos, Latvia, Louisiana, Luxembourg, Madagascar, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Moldova, Monaco, Mongolia, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Netherlands, New Zealand, North Macedonia, Norway, Oman, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Romania, Rwanda, San Marino, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, St. Lucia, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, Tanzania, Thailand, Tunisia, Turkey, United Arab Emirates or UAE, United Kingdom, United States, Uruguay, Vietnam. Now, some of them may not be here because this was the screenshot I did. And this screenshot is found on the payment page. So they say, okay, these are the countries. If you don't see your country, maybe your card will be declined. So that's what happened. Did you hear your country? Did you hear your country? If you did, please, if you didn't hear it, or if you did, put in the comments in the chat. Say, I heard my country is this country, or I didn't hear mine and it's this country. Let's see. You know, my intention was to go compete in these school games and win and become and plead for Uganda. Plead for Uganda. You didn't support me enough to qualify to go and represent you. So I talked to them about Uganda. I didn't see the country. Where are you? Please put. Okay, now I'm about to get to explaining how we are going to make money. How we are going to make money, speaking the language we choose, doing the things we choose. Now, when I gave you those seven topics, when I said, okay, which topic do you want to be? And you chose health. Let me see. In Uganda, East Africa. No, I didn't read Uganda, East Africa. Uganda, we have to plead, because I don't understand. They have Kenya, they have Tanzania, they have Rwanda, they have Burundi. Oh, I didn't hear Burundi. Did you even hear Rwanda? What happened? Rwanda, Rwanda is here, but I don't think, do we have Burundi? I'm looking. Oh, what happened to Burundi? Burundi used to be there. You know, they removed countries. Rwanda is still there. So I don't know why. Oh, yeah. I don't know why. I just told you, Uganda is not on the list. I don't know why. But I wanted to remind them, you know, they don't know about Uganda. The system just, so if we talk to the owner, who is the CEO, Sam Oven, maybe he'll consider that. But after we show that we really care. So you come, when we put pressure on the system, they see that, oh, Ugandans are really good people over here. Maybe they'll add Uganda. I don't know. Okay. Earlier, I mentioned that please mention where you go if they were having a conversation. Now, let me ask you, because those are people are having the conversation. How about you? If you had to have the conversation, you leading the conversation, and it's about a hobby. I'm switching something here. Before I talked about those things that normally would be discussed by like a professional, like a coach or someone. Okay, someone could be, let me read the list now, you see what I mean. Someone could be talking about business. Someone could be talking about maybe spirituality, but this is like a leader. Or they're talking about health. They're talking about relationships, self-improvement, technology, sports, but they're leaders. But what about you? You, without being a leader? What do you care about? I'm switching now to hobbies. What do you really like to do? The other day I was giving a whole list of hobbies. Like something you do for fun. What would it be? Let me see. What would you do for fun? Not the ones I listed earlier. This time, something you do for fun. Let me see. I don't think I've ever had Penina tell us what she does for fun. What do you do for fun? Like when you're not doing anything. You could say, I like crocheting. I like cooking. I like looking good, taking care of myself, beauty. You could say, I like clothing. You like to buy, shop, stuff like that. Anything to do with fashion. Okay, skincare. I talked about that. You see what I mean? Those would be hobbies. So what do you like? Because now I'm going to show you how you use the hobby. Because a hobby is easy. You don't have to go to school. Do you have to go to school? Let me see. Reading novels, really? Oh, you are at that age of reading novels? I thought you passed it. Are you still? I remember those days in school where you had to find like number 1 and number 2 and number 3, like Gulliver's Travels or something, and then it has number 1, number 2, number 3, and you follow all of them. Are you in that like that? Okay, if you like reading, I belong to a community. It's about reading. In fact, Adi, his name is Dio. He created this community, and what they do is just reading, and they share the books they're reading. But so for me, whenever I go there to share, my books are boring because they are books. They are business books. But over there, people are reading all kinds of things. Okay, we can use that hobby, that thing that you like, to make money on Skool. I'm going to show you 5 steps how you do that. Okay, let's use that example. Penina loves reading novels. Let me show you how you make money with that. So number 1, I'm going to invite you on Zoom. Remember I told you I had the Zoom link right here ready? And the first question I'm going to ask you, what do you care about? You're going to see reading novels. That's step number 1. After I figure that out, actually step number 1 is for you to get to connect with me. That's the first step. Step number 2 is to discover what you care about. You say, okay, I like reading novels. Then I'm going to ask you, who do you want to connect with who also likes reading more novels? Do you want to connect with women? Because you're a woman, right, Penina? You're a woman? I'm going to ask you, do you want to connect with other women who also love to read novels? Or you want to connect with both men and women? So answer me, let me see. Do you want to connect with only women or both men and women who care about novels? Now, this could be whatever you choose. If it's cooking, it's the same thing. You care about cooking. Do you want your audience to be just about women, maybe ladies who are at home who love cooking? Or you don't mind, you want to mix up? And the reason why I'm very sensitive to this, because I deal with so many people like me. Let me see. Both? Okay. So you want to deal with both. Then the next question is going to be, give it a name. Because we're going to create a community for you where you all gather. It's private. So I'll say, give it a name. What name would you give your community? Remember, you have to give it a name which is easy for people to see, to know what's going on. So, men and women. Now, you like reading novels. What name could you give it? Novel lovers or people who love novels or something to do with novels, or people who love reading. So it's easy for people to know because they can't see inside. They only see the outside. But the title helps a lot. And now, Skool is like, it has like an algorithm. It's like a YouTube. Like people can search. So your keyword could be novels or reading. So what name would you give it? Let's see. So I'll ask you to give it a name. After we give it a name, then I'm going to ask you where are you going to find these women? Oh, men and women. You said men and women. How old are these? I didn't ask you. How old are these men and women? It's so important that you describe them really well so you attract the right people. So I'm assuming those are going to be younger, right? Younger men and women. You're not going to attract like us, old people. You want people, maybe you could say, between 18 and 25 who care about reading novels. Something like that, right? So that's how you describe your community. The next step that I'll ask you is, after we give it a name, and now we start a trial, this trial that I talked about is free for 2 weeks. Then I'm going to ask you to go, for your sake, go to TikTok. I think my age mates, yes, but not exactly your age mates. You give it a little space, because you can't say, okay, only 20 to 23. No. Widen it up a little bit. You could say maybe between 18 or under 30 or something like that. Because we still have similar brains, our brains are very different. So I remember a time when I cared about that, reading novels. Right now, I don't think I could read a single novel. I can't. I can't spend time reading something that's fiction. No. Okay. So the next step for you, I'd say, let's connect with, where are we going to find these people? I'll pick TikTok for you. Because TikTok, believe me, if you went today, you'd come up with people just today, the same day. If you went and recorded a video and say, you know what, by the opening, now that we're talking about it, do you want to have a community? You just go on TikTok and you say, I love novels. Do you love reading novels? Which novels do you tend to like? For me, I like this one. Which one do you like? They're going to start commenting. And then the only trick with TikTok, they want you to have 1,000 followers before you can put a link. That's the only disadvantage with TikTok. So then I'll say maybe you start on, by the way, that kind of thing could even work here on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't stop you from putting links. On YouTube, you could put a link today, like when you start, only don't put in the shorts. Don't put your links in the shorts, they don't work over there. But you can put a link on your long form video on YouTube as soon as you start. So that's an advantage. Where would you choose, Penina, since you became my sample person? You are the person, you are they call it what? Study, what do they call it? Case study. You're the case study. So could you record YouTube videos about novels? Tell me, let me see. Because YouTube would make it faster for you. You just come and talk about these books. By the way, do you know that YouTube started something else? Although you wouldn't qualify when you are new, but the tagging. Have you seen me? I've been tagging these books. If you go recently, all the live I've been doing, I've been tagging these books. So on YouTube right now, you can tag something and people will go by. So when you come on YouTube here and you choose that you're going to talk about those books, assuming those books are provided in the affiliate program, YouTube affiliate, you just tag the book. Now you make money by those people who watch you when they go buy those books. That's an idea. Are you listening, Penina? That's an idea. So take, but you have to get to 1,000 followers first to allow you to put your link. But what I know, if I was the one doing what you're doing there, I would attract people in one day. One day, I'll just come and talk about one popular book and ask who cares about this book, and they'll come and follow me, and we'll get to 1,000 really quickly, and now you can share your link. Remember that community we started? That community we started, now you can come and put your link. And as the people are saying, they say, you know what? I have a community over here where we can talk about our books. And YouTube, no, Skool made it so easy, because here on YouTube, you can't go live like immediately. You have to qualify first. But over there, you can go live while the community is still free. Can you imagine? So you start your community like today, and you can go live immediately. So people come from TikTok, and now you can go live and get out some tea and coffee and talk about books. So that's why this platform is so different. YouTube, I'm so sorry. I know this one, YouTube is good, but in a different way. The other one is good for people connecting, because you go live, and right now I can't say let's have some tea. Would you do it? I come here, we do some tea on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe you could try it. But over there, actually you can. People just come and have conversations. You say, okay, so what did you like about that character? What do you think is going to end? Oh, don't spoil it. I haven't finished mine. Oh, you see what I mean? It's fun. So, Kimera Penina, are you sure you want to go? So what about becoming a doctor? What happened to that? I thought you were recording videos about becoming a doctor. Now you want to go fiction? Fiction, I used to spend time on that. I don't think I can. Right now I have so many books I want to read. I couldn't spend my time on fiction. Okay. So what happens when you invite those people, you charge a fee. Remember, I promised you that you can make money before you even pay anything, assuming you are on another platform that will allow you to put a link quickly. Because in TikTok, the only way you could do it faster, if you want to connect with people, for me, I used to go live and share my WhatsApp number. So I'll share my WhatsApp number, and then I would invite them like that. So I will share the link in your WhatsApp. If you did that, you can do it in the same day. Otherwise, you need 1,000 followers first. But you could very easily go have a viral video and get 1,000. Yeah. So you ask for a fee. And guess what? Skool is free for 2 weeks. And then it costs $9 a month. So what I would suggest for you is when you start your community, put a small fee on it and make sure you're collecting the monthly really fast. Okay. I remember when I started my community, for me, I started with the pro, what they call a pro community. At that time, they didn't have these $9 communities. So it cost $99 every month. And I was worried about that 100. I didn't want to pay. I paid it one time only, not even one time. I paid it like half because I invited people quickly. So I asked them to pay $10 every month. So I needed only 10 people. So 10 people would pay you monthly. But for you, because you're paying only $9, you could ask people to pay $5 and only 2 people will pay for your monthly. Are you following, Penina? Oh, welcome. Can I get tax dollar to pay for my daycare? Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Where are you, my friend? Jack Rowling, where are you? Of course. That's exactly what I'm teaching right now. I could make you a case study. If you have 5 minutes, I could go over this with you. I just finished Penina. Penina, did you see how you make the money? Remember, it costs you after 2 weeks. That's when you pay the $9. But then before you even the 2 weeks, you're going to collect your $9. So it doesn't cost you anything. You're going to be making a profit. Listen to, I want a response from Penina. You followed what I explained? I took you through all the steps. And all those steps you can do in one day. So let me move to Jack. Jack, do you have 5 minutes so I can show you how this works? Today I came, I'm not rushing. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. No, 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 no. I would say please no. No, no, don't get into that. It's so complicated. That's me though. I just closed my clinic business. A clinic business, everyone would say, is the easiest thing to do. Daycare is very complicated. It has so many rules, my friend. No. If your intention is to make money, I'm showing you how to make the money. So let me take you through these steps. Hello, how are you? If you're seeing for the first time, I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm here in Virginia, USA, and I put it upon myself to share with anyone who can listen that you can make money online the way I do right here. And it's going to be passive money that comes every month. So I just went through, I showed Chimera Penina how to make her money. Now let me come to you. No, no daycare. Oh, no, no. I was talking to a lady where I took my child, my daughter. She's now 27 years, but where I used to take her, passed by, she's still open. She said, I'm done. The rules are so many, whatever. She wants to go into real estate. There's so many rules. There's too much. Why go through that? Can you imagine the taking care of someone's baby? I think if it was me, I would not sleep well. I'd be worried. So you're going to make money? Okay. No. Cleaning, I just closed cleaning. I'm telling you. Even cleaning has its own issues, not as bad because it's cash. The good thing why I did cleaning, cash on delivery. You deliver, they give you cash. The only people who don't pay cash immediately would be the officers. They tend to be. Okay. Yeah. So listen to me. Tell me, you said you are where? Where are you so I can give you? Oh, Minnesota. Minnesota. Okay, listen. When I ask you, answer me. I'll show you how you start making money tomorrow or today. It's up to you. So step number 1. Okay, I'm going to skip to step number 2. What do you care about? Forget about daycare and stuff. What do you really enjoy to do? I think you came a little bit later. Let me read this. If you don't follow in this, then you go to step number 2. These will make you money faster because they're called skills. But if you're not skilled, then I move you to level number 2, which is hobby. She was in hobby. She loves reading books. Okay. Do you love any of these? Business, because you said daycare, I said business. Yes, maybe. Spirituality. Do you like to talk to people about going to heaven and hell? Another one is health. Do you care about health? People's health. Can you motivate people to lose weight, for example? In a simple ways, just simple ways, not necessarily like you're trained, but just to motivate them to go walk, to motivate them to eat healthy. Can you do that kind of thing? Maybe you connect with mamas. Moms. Are you listening? Okay, I'm talking to you. Okay, how about so I talked about health, relationships. Do you care about relationships? People, maybe I have someone who started a community that discussing relationships, the struggles, and all this. People just come there to share. It's private. Do you care about self-improvement? People getting better. I care about that a lot. Limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'll never do that. Those kinds. Okay, business is. I'll show you how business could be complicated, not complicated, because it means you have some tips you can share with others, right? How about technology? These days, people are doing AI everywhere. AI. I got tired of it. I don't like AI. I'm so sorry. Then sports. So you are choosing business, but let me first check you if you have any hobby. If there's something you just love to do, like cooking, like looking good, so like skincare, those kind of self-care stuff. I went like crocheting, gardening, those kind of things. Do you have those? Because those are easier, but they don't make you as much money faster. These ones are skills. The one I just read earlier, those are like coaches, people who come and coach others. Yeah. But what you do? Running. Okay. Running. Then you said running. Okay. So let's assume it's running. Okay. The next step I'll say to you, like from here, today I came prepared. I said, we have to fight this poverty. I even put a shot out there. I said, this poverty must go because people are giving us all the tools. So the platform is called Skool. And on Skool, you can go live even today. You could go start a community and go live right today. So from here, assuming you are interested in this, I'll say, come on Zoom. Let's talk about this. You want running, okay? Who are you going to run with? Because I'm going to ask you to connect with someone else, some other people. Mostly the first person is a person like you. So if you are maybe 30 years old, you could pick people from maybe 28 to 35 like that and say, okay, who likes running? Who likes running like me? People are going to say, yes, me. And then next question, before that I'll say, yes, who, and then what name are you going to give it? So you have to give it a catchy name so that when people see it, they know this is about running for men, running for women, running for 60-year-olds, like that. People tend to put ages on it to attract the right people. So what would you call it? Running for who? Who is running? It would be nice to say the sex. It would be nice to say the age. Okay, who is running with you? Because you put in the name. You put in the name so that they come quickly. And you know how they know you? Young men running. Okay, but no, don't say number, young men. Put an age, put a number. Running, 30-year-old, 24-year-old, 25, like it's better like that. Because when you say young men, what does young men really mean? People prefer to put a real age group, or men under 30, or not over 30, or young men over 30 or something. But if for women, it's very common for them to say over 40, over 50, like that. They tend to name their community like that, so that you know, okay, yes. So 30-year-old, 30 plus, like that. Running. You can use ChatGPT to give it a really catchy name. Guess what? Soon we're going to see people wanting to come and run with you. But then next I'll ask you which platform are you going to tell them. I'll say either, I don't know if you joined me earlier, I was saying TikTok has a limitation. It's the fastest one, but it has a limitation that they need 1,000. You have to have 1,000 followers to be allowed to put your link. But if you use your phone, if you don't mind using WhatsApp, you can just speak like this, the way you see me, like this. You go live and say, even going live, actually, they want you to have some. But USA, they're allowing them to go earlier than other countries. I think 300 now, you can go live on if you're in USA. So you just speak the way I did. You say, I love running. If you're 30 years or you know someone who is like that and they want to run, they care about running, please share my page. Or if that's you, please follow, like that. Guess what? Then you start recording yourself running. Soon you're going to see people saying, where can we connect? And then you say, I have a community. So you send them to this community, come, and guess what? You discuss running, you discuss what you eat, You discuss, you even come just to sit, to chill. You could even come and say, you know what, today let's go on Zoom and watch this movie or watch. Like when I'm in my, when I go live in the gym, like yesterday I was in the gym, they put all these things, the people are running and doing all these crazy things. You can say, let's go watch these people. That's your community. But guess what? You make money. Because anyone who's going to come to your community, they have to pay. It's private. It's private. So it's up to you. You choose. You get it free for 2 weeks. And then when you start paying, it's $9 a month. So $9 a month, make sure you collect that really, really fast. So it doesn't cost you a penny. So you could say, okay, $10 for you to come, but you give them 7 days for free. So come join me over here. It's 7 days for free and see if you like it. If you don't like it, they leave. But you keep inviting more and more and more. Soon you're going to see real money, my friend. Real money. And people are going to come because of running. But guess what happens? You hear the term affiliate marketing. No, you haven't tried WhatsApp because you are not connected international. But when we are connected international, WhatsApp is very, very good. I'll show you. I'll show you if you come. I'll show you everything. It's an international app. The people from other countries, they appreciate it because it removed long distance calling. They call without needing the long distance fee. It's just free calling. So WhatsApp, you may not need it because once you come and start running, there are already 200,000 people on this app alone. So if you are there interacting, they will see, oh, this is for running, or for running. And if you are not the kind who you don't want social media, this is what you do. Instead of paying $9, you upgrade it, what they call a pro community, and the pro community pays $99 every month. That's where we started. This 9 thing just came recently. We used to pay $99. And when I paid $99, all I did was I invited 10 people and they were paying me $10 a month. They covered my $99. So I didn't have to worry about it because they're paying every month. Okay. So if you choose to upgrade it and make it a $99, what they call a pro community, people invite each other and you give them a commission. So all you have to do is make sure you have something fun for them inside there. That's all you do. They're going to invite each other. And this is international. So they start inviting, you're going to pay them. School recommends 40%, that whenever they pay $10, you make 6, they make 4, the people recommending. But you're not the one dealing with payments. The system does it. So you could just have that model of saying, okay, let me upgrade it and let them invite each other. So one person will bring 5, another person will bring like that. So that's another way. But you just your job would be to just make it fun for them. Like, oh, here is a place. Yeah, I was about to say that, if you heard of the term affiliate marketing, I think it's the best thing that's going on, that's ever happened. But people were using it a long time ago. They never called it affiliate marketing, recommending another person. So what happens, as you gather these men, the 30-year-olds, they also have their own things. For you, it's running. For another one is cooking. For another one is swimming. For another one is whatever. So now you end up recommending that they start their own communities too. And they're starting their own communities. School will pay you 40% commissions if you use your link to invite them to start a community. You see how it works? And now they start another one community, and now some of your people are also in the other people. So it becomes like this thing that you're all brothers. Another one is dealing with spirituality over here. So after they deal with running, then you got into spirituality. You're all together. For me, I own communities. People pay me. I own 3 communities now. People pay to be in my communities. I pay to be in their communities. I'm recommending their communities. So the whole thing is like this. And now that's another way. But the other way is for you to just recommend them to go to Skool, the platform, start a community. Skool pays you 40%. If they pay $199, you make $39 every month. So there are multiple streams of income. And guess what else happens? Now you can get into merch. You buy t-shirts, you buy hoodies, you buy whatever. Because the seasons change, you could buy t-shirts in the summertime. Then when it's winter time, you buy hoodies. You start branding it. You put the name, and now you're selling. You're selling products. Does it make sense? Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, no, don't go yet. Come to, just subscribe to my page so you remember. And also when you come later and say video, it have a link in the pinned comment and you can come or watch my videos. Just subscribe and tap on the bell so you get notified. This is what I do. Since I discovered this, that I want to make sure everyone understands it. But you see, I've been on Skool on TikTok a lot. And I said, this time I need to go back to my YouTube channel. That's why I'm here. But I've been on TikTok a lot. Okay, so thank you. Now you know what to do, right? Just subscribe and tap on the bell so you get notified. Then when you have some time later, by the way, I could invite you. Have you left already, or if you are still here, I could invite you to get to there's a free community. One of my communities is free. If you are still there, I could share to invite you there. Like when you have time, you come and if you're still there, Jack, if you're still there, that link I'm sharing is yours. I have 3 communities for you to follow in the free community. That's the free. So you come to my free community, and I have a video over there explaining this platform and everything. And if you want my support, I show you how to begin and do all this. Okay, who else has something? I already told Jack and Penina. Penina was number 1. Jack was number 2. Anyone else? Do you have any questions for me? Anyone has a question? Or we'll close this. We could close this one. And next I'm going to be on Zoom. But please please share with any friend. And I'm going to be here more and more because I'm really passionate about this. I just told you about the cleaning thing. I closed that one. So we are here. We are stuck here on YouTube and Skool. Mostly I'm going to be on YouTube and Skool because the two work well together. You? Okay. Kalibara, are you sure? Or maybe we end this one. We could stop here. Maybe we'll go we could go on Instagram. What do you think? Are you sure? We could take a break from YouTube for now and maybe be on Instagram a little bit later. What time is this? 10. Maybe 10:15. 10:15. 10:15 is 5 for you. 5:15 you could go and do an Instagram live because your time is running, right? Would that be okay? Okay. So thank you so much. Let me review for you. If you came later, I started off by saying, I can show you. Started off, I think, by saying, I asked you which language you speak and what you care about and all that. And then I declared I want to fight poverty. If you can join me, I want to show you how you could use this Skool platform to make money using your hobby, your skill, whatever. And then I read the countries. That where this is. And then I was asking in there, what's your passion? We went through a lot of things, but it was casual like this. But the important thing outside in the back that I read all the countries, not all of them, but most of the countries, they keep changing the list. And the only reason why some countries are dropped or added is Stripe, the payment system called Stripe. So when you have Stripe, then you can access this. This system can pay you. If you don't have Stripe, it will remove you. But most countries are there. And also I will say that don't worry, even if your country is not there, there are other things we could do. I read the country, then I gave you 5 steps. And I said, the 5 steps are like this. First of all, I will say, come to my community because I'm going to support you from there to make it easier for you. But if you have a hobby or you have a skill or whatever, because you may not even think. You think when you are like a teenager, when you are 15, 16, 17, at that time, what did you care about? We can go back and bring those feelings back. We're going to use them to make money right now. So I say, okay, what was your passion then? After we discovered it, we give it a name. We decide who you're going to connect with. It's mostly people like you. And then we're going to start a free trial. And then I ask you, okay, where are we connecting with these people? Okay, these people are in Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, or they're in school itself. Or if you don't want to connect with people, you're going to use just giving them commissions. You attract the first three. They said three. If you can get three who care about that thing, those three could bring each other. I mean, yeah, it works like that. And then, in fact, what they're doing now is like an algorithm. If you're very active in your community, Skool will promote your community for you. So after that, you invite them, but I want there's the free model where they say, in fact, they call it premium, where they come for free for a while and then later you charge money. But I recommend for this particular reason, I say, let's charge money immediately, but give them a free trial. Give them a free trial for 7 days. Yeah, it's better. It's a better model than inviting so many people in there for free. Some people are doing it like 1,000 in there for free. No. So put a little money so it will show you who's serious and who's not. And that's how money is made. There's so much that goes in later. How you expand it. You may wonder why I have 3 communities, because they're all different kinds of people. Some I want to keep them separate over there, and one of them is free, and another one I'm sharing people's stories. So depending on the theme, you could have many communities. Some people do that. And at the beginning, that's a model they had. You had to have a free community and then a paid community. Although now they changed it, you could have just one community and put everything in there. Okay, thank you so much. Please like, please check the pinned comment and check the description. That's where I'll have all this. If you ever find that I have a Zoom link somewhere, that Zoom link will only be active after just being live, like right now. If you go to it, I put a note that if you click on the Zoom and no one is receiving you, that means I'm off. Just send me a message. I put the message in Skool. And if you have not been on Skool at all, you have to sign up first. You sign up and put your name, the right name, not fake name, and you start an account. I put all the links in the description. I also put a link for you, since I just described everything you have to do, so you don't need me. If you don't need me, I put a link for you to just go start a free trial. It's free. Just make sure, if you don't have anyone guiding you, you are choosing the hobby community, the hobby option, which is $9 later. Don't start with $9.99 until you understand. You can upgrade it later. Okay? Thank you so much. Like it, share it, add a comment for me. All these questions I was asking, please respond in the comments later when you find it. Thank you so much. I'll be here more and more because I have to fight the poverty, okay? For now, if you want to connect with me, just click a link in the description on the pinned comment. Oh, right now, if anyone is over there and want to connect with me, let me put a link for you. But I don't think we are doing Zoom. That one takes you to the free community. Then when you get there, send me a message. I'll do a Zoom for you. I don't think I'm doing Zoom right now. We're going to go to Instagram. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.